Hey y'all, I'm staying out of the camera because I look like shit right now. I'll be honest, it's been a rough few weeks. I've been in a flare, and I'm swollen, and I look like a linebacker. And I'd like to thank all the assholes who have come to my channel to tell me that in my video, my last video, I look like a linebacker. Yes, I know my upper arms are swollen. Yeah, and I know my face is swollen. My legs are swollen. I'm seeing my doctor again on Thursday. But, oh my God, you're huge. I hope that made that person feel better. I mean, tearing on somebody's looks, especially when it's an illness. I mean, when you're on steroids and all this other stuff, and then you're swelling, and fibro, yes, makes you swell, in addition to other things. But, yeah, to have some asshole say that, what's the fucking point? I know my arms are big. You know, I know my legs are swollen. My face is big. It's terrible. And it's water. And you can tell from one video to the next where I'm having changes going on. And, but yeah, thanks, assholes, for the reminder that my arms are huge. If that offends you, don't watch. You know, I lost a lot of weight, like over 200 pounds, and it bothers me. I've gained back about 80 right now. And a lot of that's water, and sometimes, and that goes up and down. So for people who keep asking, and it seems to be a topic of conversation in other chats about, oh my God, she's gaining weight. Well, it's water weight, and it goes up and down, and it fluctuates like by 30 to 50 pounds. Sometimes it's a nightmare. I'm not doing well. So we're going to see what else I can be put on to make this stop. But, you know, I don't make fun of people who have any kind of illness or disability, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, whatever. I don't make fun of people with disabilities. But I know someone who does, and that's what I'm going to talk about and no, this is not going to have anything to do with the young man, diapers, any of that. Nothing. I think people just need to shut up and move on. If you don't understand it, fine, don't do it. It has nothing to do with you or your family or your children. You know, it's a private thing to be kept in the bedroom. And it should have been left there. Thanks, Yaba, for, you know, trying to run a man's life. You know, you see what he liked and then went into other people's pages. That's just shitty. Y'all were out of drama. But we found some, didn't we? We found some last night. And you all are seeing the top of my head, my hair, and then my windows and my clock and my eagle thing and, you know, my knickknacks and doodads. But you're not seeing me because my face is swollen. I don't have any makeup on. And frankly, I don't look like myself and I'm not comfortable. But I'm woman enough to admit that. Now, I'm putting this on unlisted right now because I don't need comments. And to tell you the truth, I didn't want to get out my video camera and do it that way. And I'm usually a one-shot person. Peter Mon and I have that in common. We do it all in one take. We don't go back and do retakes and all this stuff. No, you get it like we say it, comes out naturally. You know, just stream of conscious. And so last night, while everybody was, you know, going back and forth, fighting and fussing, Little Miss Ruby. And that's who I'm going to be talking about. And I'm not going to say her name after this. She calls me Meatball all the time. Notice how she said, and I got it. She said, if she doesn't talk about you, she doesn't care about you. If she talks about you, whether she's picking on you, making fun of you, teasing you, whatever, that means that she really likes you. Well, she says my name in every damn video. Katie, back off. I'm married. Because you must fucking be in love with me. And yeah, and I hope you watch this. I know you don't watch much, and I know you can't read more than a couple sentences at a time. We found that out. That's why she doesn't like, she'll say, oh, they sent me a novel. Well, Katie doesn't have the attention span to go more than, you know, a sentence, maybe two. And then she's like, oh, I can't read anymore. Oh my God. You know, and I found that amusing. I mean, I read a lot. I'm a reader. Everybody that I know that's, you know, that has an education or who is quick, even if you never graduated high school, there are some very smart people, but they read a lot. They don't just have to have it handed to them or spoon-fed or, timestamp that and show me exactly where it is. No. They do their own research. They read. They learn. You can learn outside of school. There's libraries in every town. But anyway, I digress. So, hi, honey. But anyway, so while I'm sitting here or laying here on the couch, I'm covered with ice. I thought I'd go ahead and put this out there because truth is truth, lies are lies, right? Okay, last night, and I'll have to timestamp it, but last night there was a big reveal that the money you all gave, and I have to say, some of the best friends and most loyal and dedicated and, giving money and, giving her what she needs. You all raised enough money to buy a new MacBook Pro. How do I know this? Because I just got one less than a year ago. I'm still figuring out how to use it. But yeah, there were sales going on all after Christmas for electronics. And out of the kindness of your heart and the dedication to her channel and her friendship, you all put a GoFundMe together and said, here's for your new laptop. Because she'd been dry bagging for 2 years. I mean, let's face it. We've all heard her on every stream. I hate this computer. I need a new computer. I need a new computer. Well, you know what? You all got together. And I think out of the goodness of your heart did something really nice. Kind of the same way. In fact, exactly the same way that Shoot the Shit and Lisa Arkey and I don't know who all else was involved got together and said, here, Mama Bear, we put you together the money. We sent it to you. Go get your teeth fixed. Now let's move on. Have a better life. What did she do? And everybody was outraged. She paid her taxes. She didn't get her teeth done like she was asking, begging, saying that it was desperate, life or death. No, she paid her taxes. Okay, so I got it. Now she's not going to be able to pull that again this year because let's face it, we all know that her taxes are due, and her teeth aren't hurting her too bad because she was eating chocolate the other night. That was not good. It was not good. But anyway, she's fine because she's able to dress up and get around, but she didn't get her teeth fixed. And everybody was pissed because she used the money specifically dedicated to helping her with her oral hygiene, that she used it for taxes. Well, didn't the same thing happen? What did admitted to last night? You all gave her money out of the goodness of your hearts. Okay. And what did she do? Instead of saying, you know what, those bills are behind, but, maybe my dad could pay some of his own stuff. Maybe I can work more shifts at the bar, because Christmas time, everybody's shopping, you make money. Listen, I worked in the restaurant business and I bartended. I've waited tables. I've worked the line, you name it. There is not a part of a restaurant that I haven't been involved in. And I know that when Christmas shopping time comes, everybody's exhausted. Family comes in, they need a place to go, or sometimes a place to escape, and they go to the bar. We had a bar in my hometown. We had 2 bars, one on each end of town. And all of my friends who were in for the holidays would just pile into that one bar. We all liked the one bar better than the other because we knew the owners and everybody knew everybody. Small town. But yeah, the bartenders, they were busy as hell, but they made bank. They made their Christmas money. Sometimes if they were open on Christmas Eve, they'd stay open till like just before midnight so they could get home. Most of them, had it all arranged with family and everything. So after we got done with our family stuff, we'd go to the bar. So, but instead of her doing that, instead of her taking some extra shifts and paying her bills and doing what other people do, she sat on, Facebook, or not Facebook, she sat on YouTube. And let's see, I think in fact, I know I have it recorded. It's on my channel. She threw a fit and told everybody to die the Thursday before Christmas, or Friday before Christmas. Y'all remember that? Huh? Let's see, it was Ash. it was Julio or Juan Smith. She told me and my husband to die in about 6 or 7 ways and made up some of the craziest shit I've ever heard. I mean, it was just lies pouring out of her mouth about people. Let's see, that I beat my husband. Remember that? That I beat my husband, and she called him Pussy Boy. My husband is anything but a pussy. And when you have no man, don't comment on somebody else's, especially one that takes care of his wife. You're nobody's wife. How dare you say anything about my husband? You can say what you want to about me. Call me fat, whatever. You're fat too. And you know what? I lost weight already. I gained it back because of medications being sick. And it'll come right back off. Took it off first time, I'll take it off again. But you know what? You're nasty. You're nasty. You think because, oh, I've lost almost 100 pounds. And yeah, almost. Is that from the first weight when you were 405 or when you were 365 after you'd lost the first 40 pounds? That's what I want to know. Okay, so have you lost 100 so you're down to 300? Okay, great. You know what? I'll applaud any weight loss. You know what you need, though, is a personality test. You need some assistance in becoming a better person because let me tell you, you lied to every one of those people that gave you money. It was Christmas. Do you think that these women and some men who got together, wasn't it on Christmas Eve that they got together and they put the GoFundMe and it was in less than 24 hours that money was raised? Don't you think they would have rather used the money they gave you on themselves? Or maybe on their children, or perhaps to go out to dinner instead of having to make it, or, you know, to be able to have a little towards a vacation during the Christmas holidays. No, you just take. Katie, when have you ever given anything to anybody? Anything. You've never donated to any of the fundraisers. None. You never donate. You hosted one for Kim. God bless her heart. And you know what? I supported that. Fine. I've donated to all these different charities, or they're not charities, but they're fundraisers for people who need it. And I'm fully behind that. You've never done shit for anybody but yourself. You're take. Gimme. And you took that money and you went and you blew it. Why are you paying your daddy's bills? Huh? He's a grown man. He's on disability, I'm sure, or retirement or whatever. You know, he's got a wife. She gets a check. I know that. You know that. Why can't they pay their own bills? Why are you paying them? And if you've got so many brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews, why does it all come down to Katie? Going to the buy here, pay here place and getting a red Jeep that you couldn't fucking afford. He couldn't afford it. Now you can't afford it. Take it back. You know, one of the parts of growing up is understanding that you have to live within your means. And I think those out here who aren't just irrationally going to go, Katie's right, Beth and everybody else is wrong. Okay, anybody out here who is a grown person knows that you live by your means, which means that if you can't afford it, you can't have it. If you can't afford steak, baby, you better get some chicken or some ramen noodles or whatever it is that you can afford to eat. You don't get online and beg. That makes me sick. Oh, I need cigarettes. Oh, look, a PayPal, hashtag so-and-so. If you can't afford to smoke, don't smoke. And quit lying about the things you say you have and you don't have. And I need this and I need that. And we're going to do this. And I'm changing my channel up. And we're going in a whole new direction. How many times have we heard how you're going to change everything and go into a whole new direction? Oh, my God, that bullshit's so old. You're never going to change. You're just stealing turtle videos. And now you're lying to all the people, the good people. I mean, I may not get along with everybody who's sub to you, but I'm not going to damn them because they like you more than they like me. That's fine. That's the way the world works. I don't tell people where they can go or who they can listen to. But you know what? You have some people who support you monetarily on the regular, and you don't appreciate any of it. But you know what? There are people who are meant to be professionals. There are people who are meant to be, you know, blue collar. And then there are the beggars. And you have become a beggar. And the thing is, you're a liar too. And I'm going to show it. All right. Angelo Angelo Treasure did an IP back. He knows this shit. He showed it. Showed it to Shannon. He showed it to Savage. They have the proof. We know that you were going in under named accounts with their children's names or grandchild's name. We know you didn't. Quit trying to tell us that he's making it up. You know, everybody's always making shit up on you, right? You know, you never do anything wrong. But it's all been traced back to you because you didn't put your VPN on. Guess what I got on? My VPN, and I'm on tour. So, you know, after being online and on YouTube, you learn. And you know what? I learned. I'm never on here without a VPN. I'm not on my phone without a VPN. Evidently, you haven't learned that lesson. So the proof has been sent to both of those ladies, and we've all seen it. I'm not going to put it out here publicly because I'm not going to dox them. But what I will put out, and I'd like everybody to take a look at this. Remember her excuse? Oh, I had to pay the bills, and I thought if I worked really, really hard, I could get the computer I wanted, and I knew I could get it. And there was a place that had one, and it was a 2009. Let me show you what 2009. How much it costs? Now the expensive one. I mean, we ain't gonna lie here, right? So, but what she actually got was this. Wait a minute. Because I don't want to show all my other pictures. I want y'all to look that up. That's what she got. That's what she showed. Okay, it's got a touch screen. It's 27-inch. There's just a keyboard underneath it. Y'all see that nice and clear? Because I'm seeing it nice and clear on mine. Let me tell you how much that runs for. $569 refurbished. $569. Really? You all gave her what? $1,500-$1,600? And she's dying for this new MacBook, you know, the touch screen, all she can do everything on. She couldn't figure out that a 2009 went. She says she burned her camera up, and oh my God, and look, it's a burnt cord. You know how many burnt cords I could pull out? I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, showing you a burnt cord does not mean the computer's not on. And when she was showing you, oh, look, see, I'm pushing a button, it's not turning on. You know why? Because you either burn it up or you didn't have it plugged down. All right. A 2009 would have worked fine for, you know, making videos, doing graphic design, doing basic stuff. No, you can't patch it, you know, to one that's 10 years older. That's stupid. And you said that it's all Yaba's fault. It's not your fault for spending the original money and not going to Best Buy and buying the computer you were supposed to. Oh, no, it's never your fault. It's Yaba's or so your dad's, or, you know, I had to do this and I had to do that. Not buying it. You conned your viewers. You lied to them. It's March. What is it? 22nd, 23rd, 24th. It's 25th of March. Okay, so that's 3 full months that you have been lying to everyone about having a Mac. In 3 months, if you can't put back enough money to buy the damn computer and put back the money that you fraudulently used for other things. I mean, oh, there are going to be people that say, we gave it out of love. You can use it for anything. Now, bitch, you lied. You lied. You said, I am getting this computer. This is what it is. This is everything about it, how much storage, and, you know, oh my God, and it's got this touchscreen, and it's got this and that and the other, blah, 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 blah. You lied for 3 full months. But you know why you confessed? Oh, it gets good, peoples. Hang in there. You know why she confessed to having lied at Christmas and for the next 3 months? Because when Angelo did the trace back, it went back to a MacBook Pro on Saturday. Yeah. See, Katie, you fucked up. You didn't realize that without that VPN, you're not protected. And it goes right back, same IP address. You know, I've been using a VPN and Tor since Angelo explained what it was and how it protected you. Love it. I have it on every one of my electronics. You don't know where I am by chasing my IP address. But you know what? Yours came back to the same place under those 2 accounts that were harassing children. You want to say that you didn't have your MacBook working, that it didn't work on that Saturday, so therefore he couldn't have that information and you couldn't be guilty? Bullshit. It's just another one to sidestep. Remember in the best little whorehouse in Texas, the governor? I do a little sidestep. I do a little da-da-da. Remember about how he got out of all the bullshit that he was getting accused of by the reporters? Well, that's Katie, honey. Every time you come to her and you say, look, you did this. You said this. We have proof of it. Oh, no. Your receipts are wrong. They're forged. She saw my diplomas and said that I had made them on my computer, somehow matted them very expensively and framed them, and that cost a fortune, and put them on my wall to be fraudulent on YouTube. How fucking stupid is that? You must be a damn moron to believe that. She said that Jen didn't work at the jail, and she wasn't an LPN, but she's a nurse. I've seen her license, and I have seen pictures of her with people that worked in the jail in uniform. You know, the thing is, stop lying. You've lied on poor Hoosier mama, Kathy. We'll talk to her yesterday. You have beat her into the ground for 2 years with lies. You're a liar. I mean, the devil's got a lot of pitchforks waiting on you. My mom used to say, every lie you tell is a poke with a pitchfork when you get to hell, because that's where you're going if you're lying. Well, you're going to have you're going to have stab marks all over. Those pitchforks are going to be after you if you believe in heaven and hell. You know what? Stop lying on people. Stop lying on Bunny. You know what? She's had enough. She's doing her shit the right way. You know what? She's working to lose weight. She's working out. She's got a nutritionist and a fitness trainer, and she's going to the gym and eating right. You know what? She's lost a good amount of weight, and she's doing it slow and healthy, which is the best way to do it. Leave her the hell alone. You know what? Leave everybody alone. Figure out your drama with celebrities that you don't know, that you pick up from TMZ. You know, somebody got arrested for crack or whatever. Somebody beat somebody's wife, or, you know what? Be TMZ. But quit picking out individual people that are in this community that are good people and harassing them and lying. Go ahead, call me a liar again, because you've already called me everything else. All right? And I'm sure your little minions will go, oh, yes, she's just so horrible. She's so horrible. No, I'm not. I've never attacked anyone in any community first, ever. I've defended myself. I've told the truth. Pirate has defended herself and told the truth. Rainbow defended herself and told the truth. Kathy defended herself and told the truth. Bun, same deal. Y'all tried to accuse her with countertops. That was dumb. You know what? I feel sorry for Ron taking you way back to stop, that you're going to give him a nervous breakdown, that you are going to literally have the man go into a psychotic break. And you know what? You did. You fucking did. You drove him off YouTube. Are you happy? Does that give you a little tingle? Give you a little tingle? You know, there's a lot of people that still like Ron, but you can't say anything about it. You know, he used to be funny. But he's damaged now, right? He can't come back to YouTube because you did your job. And I'm not going to say I didn't help. I didn't like him. I didn't like what was going on. But I spoke about that. I was not trying to, and I don't think anybody else was trying to give the man a breakdown. You have laughed about doing that. You've laughed about doing some horrible things. And but you know, I titled this the way I did. Yeah, so people could understand that there are good creators out here that you can support with your views and the time you stay on their video. That's the way you do it. Okay? And if you want to give them a tip, that's what a super chat is. Super chat's a way to get your comment highlighted and noticed by the creator. It is not to pay someone's, bills because they're begging. Oh, I'll send you a super chat. Let me send you $300 or $400. Oh no, put it in my PayPal because super chat takes 40%. Really? And I've heard, and you're not the only one. It's not like you're the only one, but you're the latest one. $1,700. I cannot believe that people were not more outraged. But you know what? I bet today when they're thinking about it, they're going to be. Because the more I thought about it last night, the more I thought, you know what? That's a fucking con. That's a con. And there's the F-bomb for Patrick. Yeah, you conned those women out of their money and then lied to them for 3 months. Saying, oh, yeah, I've got the back. I just got to figure out how to use it. And I don't know how to hook my computer up. And I don't know how to hook my camera up. It's got a built-in camera. At least mine does. Of course, mine's a new one. But, you know, you really need to take a look at yourself and what you're doing to people. And we all know that those subs, how many 30,000 whatever subs, they're left over from people who watched your turtle videos. Your drama channel, you're misunderstood. They're no bigger than mine or Savage's. Or, I mean, let's face it, they're not huge. You're not some huge creator. You're a con. You're a con. Cheeseburger bunny, honey. Titty money, honey. Give me a cheeseburger. You got plenty of cheeseburgers. You gained a bunch of weight. Now you got gastric bypass. And you know what? I lost weight just as fast as you did. In the first year, I was down like, it was crazy. And it was like 140 pounds because I had 200 to lose. And I'm not ashamed of that. I've gained about 50 back. You know what? That happens. Especially when you can't move and exercise as much as you want. And you've been sick. And the steroids make you fat. Don't care. There's tons of reasons. The fact is, I have to take it off. I own it. So when you lose down and then you stop and then you start going back up, because I know you're eating. I mean, you figured it out. You eat a few bites and then about an hour later, you take a couple more bites. An hour later, take a couple more bites. You're getting those calories in, you know? I'm just saying, be honest with people and stop trying to tear everybody down. Stop trying to hurt people. You know, you keep saying hurt people, hurt people. Well, you must be severely damaged. You know, you told me what your diagnosis was, and I've told others. I don't care. I didn't diagnose you, and you were my friend. You're nobody to me. Doesn't make a shit what your diagnosis is. Mental illness is no excuse for bad behavior. Mental illness, if you have it, you get it treated. And you can tell people about it, and you can talk about it, and people will understand. It may be a reason, but it's not an excuse. You and your little tirades are getting old. I'm tired of hearing them. Everybody else is too. Oh, Katie had another meltdown. Katie's chimping out again. That is the best word. I love it. Chimping out. But this is the way you want to live your life, right? Is this the way you want to live or the way you choose to live, or did you just fall into a hole? And for the people that are giving you money, I want to speak to them for a minute. If you're giving her money, hand over fist, and she's giving you nothing in return, I mean, oh yeah, you get some entertainment. Okay, but that's worth about $2-3. If she's draining you dry, you need to think about where your money's going. Maybe put it in a savings account. You know, do something nice for people. Yeah, that's fine. And if you enjoy her content or my content or anybody else's content, yeah, you can tip. Yeah, you can give a super chat. You can do PayPal, whatever, Streamlabs. But when someone on there, whether it's her or somebody else, they say, I have a specific need. Like Mama Bear, like Katie. I have a specific need for something. And they ask and they ask and they ask, and then they finally get the money. And then you find out it was all a lie. Does that make you want to open your wallet up again? Oh, yeah, I saw in the chat where somebody said, oh, here's more money for a new laptop. Are you stupid? I mean, seriously. Maybe you just have dollar bills laying around on the floor. I don't know. I've never lived that life. I've always lived within my means and saved what I could. Yeah, we're very comfortable. I'm very lucky. But you don't see me giving out hundreds of dollars to someone. You know, the people who have been best to Katie have been treated the worst. And you'll see it if you open your eyes. And I'm just asking all the viewers, and do it in mine, do it in my chats, my live streams, do it in hers, do it in everybody's. Listen to what they're saying. Listen. Listen to if they're begging for tips or super chats or PayPals. If they're constantly dropping their link, you're nothing but a pocketbook, right? Wasn't that what she said you all were? You were her pocketbooks. Do you want to be a pocketbook? Because you're not a friend. I learned that the hard way. We talked for 2 years. And then because I wouldn't lie for her and go against new friends that I'd made, I insisted on telling the truth. That's when all of a sudden I'm a bad guy. Yeah. I'm not giving her money and I'm not lying for her. And if you're smart, you won't either. You know, tip her if you want to. You know, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, there's what, free $2 tips this month? Utilize that. Utilize that for all your creators. Shoot. Make everybody happy. But don't get conned. Don't get conned by someone who is greedy, selfish, and will lie without without compulsion. She will lie to cover herself or to hurt you. The lies that she has said about me, she'll go back, nah, that was a lie. I just said that to be funny. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's still a lie. Because there's somebody out there who will believe it and think that you did an oops. Oops, I told the truth. But then I pulled it back. Said, no, that's a lie. I just wanted to be me. Stop. It's sick. And by the way, it's not pico de gallo. It's pico de gallo, you dumbass. You work in a restaurant, you don't know what pico de gallo is. Seriously. And a couple people in your chat, you couldn't even pronounce their name, and they switched. They went to say, oh, I'm sorry. You're right all along. You know, blah, blah, blah. You could even pronounce her name. Could you? But then again, you weren't known for being very intelligent or educated. And it's not Margot, it's Margot. It's Monique, not Monica. That's about all I've got to say. I'm tired. I'm hoping they can figure out what's going on. I don't need any more comments telling me I look fat. I already know it. You know, if you can laugh at yourself, then you're in a pretty good shape. And I can laugh at myself. I know what's going on. But, you know, I also see that people are being treated unjustly. Oh, and by the way, quit telling people that you have an AR-15. You don't have one. It was a friend's. You got to hold it. You didn't. I doubt you even got to shoot it. Okay, I have one, and you don't have one. If you do, bring it out in the middle of a video without anyone else, without your fake bae being home. If you've got it, bring it out. Show me. Show me your Glock. Show me your AR. Show me what you have. That's all I got about to say about guns. But I hope everyone has a good day. I hope that when you're on social media, you're protecting yourself. Use a VPN. Use, you know, use Tor. Don't let yourself be so accessible. You know, I had to learn that. I had to learn it the hard way. And don't believe everything you hear. Question things. You know, 3 months it took her. 3 months it took for her to decide to get one, and then she supposedly had one and didn't know how to work. That was just a dumb lie. That sounds like something, you know, like a third grader would come up with. All I'm saying is don't get conned. Keep your money in your pocket till you know it's going for a good cause and to a good person and to someone who gives you something in return. whether it's entertainment or whether they also help people in the community. At least Shoot the Shit gives money to people. It's questionable who all they give it to, but that's none of my business. It's not my money. I give my money to who I want, and a lot of times I say nothing about it. But anyway, I hope you all have a blessed day. This is Bitching in the Kitchen with Mama Beth. I'm going to be having merchandise coming out soon if you want some. It says, the only part bitching in my kitchen is by me. I think that's funny. But anyway, you have a great day. I'm going to lay back down. I'm really tired. It goes with this. I'm going to keep swelling up like a balloon until they figure out what's going on. But anyway,